Alright, good evening everyone. Let's listen a little bit of metaphor.
What now?
Ah yes, we were just doing a bit more story. Long damn door.
I'm tired.
The accomplished? We sure did a lot today. We deserve a nice long rest. Oh yeah. Basically go get ourselves ready, but I am already ready. So
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah.
hey, looking like we're all set for tomorrow. Got a minute then? Seeing as I've fallen in with you lot now, there's something I want to clear up.
You.
Just tell me this. You doing all this to save the poor prince, or you doing it to save the country? Same
I
thing.
mean, no.
It ain't that simple.
Hey, mate.
If you want to save the country, you're playing a longer game. But to actually win this race, if you can't save the prince, you take his place for good. That means if we win the tournament, you'll take the life to your grave.
So,
I'm just saying, you declare yourself prince tomorrow and everything changes for you. Forever. You know what you're signing up for? I'm ready.
Ah.
Listen to you. Got guts, that's for sure.
then
Well, I'll tell you something myself.
I...
I'm not just following you to go with the flow, alright? Or to avenge death.
Whatever.
Sure, I'm planning on hammering that bastard Luis into the ground, but I'm doing it for the dream. For a world where your birth don't decide your life. And if I'm going to tag along, that's the world we're going to live to see. I know it.
Leave it to me.
So, just leave it to me, yeah? I've got your back. As long as you're giving it everything you got, so will I. We got a deal, Captain? I saw Basilio off, who said he'd prefer sleeping in stowage and then return to my bunk.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Look, it's that boy candidate. The one who betrayed Luis or killed him or something.
Hold on! I thought it was Sanctifex Forden who got killed.
Think it's both, but hard to say what actually happened. Suppose it's true what they say about Elder. Disaster follows them like an ill wind.
Couldn't get a read on what kind of reputation we had before, but it seems worse than I thought.
Once we stand for His Royal Highness the Prince, that will surely change. We have to believe that.
St. Rella is here. The rumors were true.
Thank you all for joining me, even in the midst of this turmoil. I am Rella Cygnus of the Crown Theocracy. The reason I ask that you all gather here today is so that I may formally announce my succession to His Eminence, the late Sanctifex Forden. I know not if I am worthy, but under the teachings of the noblesse, I am determined to become a worthy king, queen of this land.
The saint herself is to be our queen. Now we are safe. Glory to Sanctism.
Is she allowed for just jumping mid-race like that? Everyone seemed pretty annoyed when Luis did it.
The tournament's winner is not guaranteed to throw. Fairness was never really a fact. Whoever has the skill to exploit the standings will win.
Listen to that roar. I think I underestimated my sister's popularity. Even from here, I can feel her aura of magic. I suppose that's to be expected if she's the land's best mage healer.
From the looks of it, she's perfectly situated to pick up where Forden left off.
I object! Rella, you have no true experience in the political world. And you would rise to Santefex Forden's heights. Be worshipped as he was. I refuse. I have been loyal to God and His Eminence Forden my whole life. I am the only one worthy of his legacy.
Master Godot, truly I do see the truth in your words. However, this is also the will of the Crown Theocracy.
Friends gathered here, do you really believe such a person is fit to be queen? Once the nation has dissolved into chaos, it will be too late. Appoint me as champion of Sanctism, and I will save you all.
Not sure about that. We know your name, but honestly, you don't have much in the way of real accomplishments.
The man has no charisma. If I had to choose, I'd rather follow Saint Rella in all her glory.
And they say Sanctifex Forden killed the prince, too. If that's true, then I don't know if I'd trust his closest vassal with the throne.
Friends, I...
Is that Louise's gauntlet runner?
As usual, I find you all embroiled in pointless conflict.
What is your business here?
For the sake of those mired in your endless, fruitless squabbles, I have come to propose we give truth to this competition.
What truth?
The people's eyes have been opened. This entire tournament is a self-indulgent travesty of the Sanctus Church's making. First the king, and now you dogs of God. Why do you teach the people lies? You preach the true understanding is mutual and blind to the balance of power. Ignorant, willful or otherwise, to the sin and weakness that your lessons breed. Face the truth. Our world is lawless, and your efforts have done nothing to quell the chaos. It is time we were judged only by our abilities. Victory means nothing unless won by skill, and it is no less true for the throne.
Skill? What skill would you put on display?
I see no more reason to forbid the killing of candidates.
You would have the race decided by violence. And I suppose you believe yourself capable of personally reversing the king's magic? Impossible.
Oh, King! You have witnessed our trials, have you not? You have seen a divine relic used to defy your shield and claim lives! The lance rests in my hand. With its power, my victory is assured. But surely you would not see the race decided by such injustice. And neither would I. I will not give voice to the lie that this world is subject to any god's reign. Would you, O great king?
What is his aim? If he has the key to certain victory in his hands, why cast it aside?
Never takes what he doesn't win. That's Luis to the core. He means every word he says. When you're clawing up from the bottom and you hear him talk like that, you can't help but dream. And then you never realize. Only a madman claims lies and contradictions won't exist in their world.
Luis Guyerburn. What manner of life has this man lived to make him such a creature?
He says that, but with that lance, he could kill any candidate he pleases, couldn't he? He killed Sanctifex Forden, and now threatens Saint Rella. No! Your late majesty, please, speak!
Do not fear, my people. Even should Luis claim all the power he desires, I will not be so easily conquered. Even should our nation dissolve into anarchy, I will always stand to defend you.
Sister.
I expected little else of Forden's loyal pet. It seems there is more to the saint than vapid, empty benevolence. Come, O king! There can be no more doubt. The masses desire a truly fair battle. One waged without your shackles.
Be this thy course. Thou wouldst rule by strength alone.
He's talking!
Like when he first rose.
I killed Forden, yet has my standing fallen at all? Surely you would know. This petty race limps forward, while the land is further flooded with anxiety and monsters. You have left us an age of strife. You are powerless to stop it. And in your place, fool king, I will restore the balance and right this land's wrongs!
So be it. They who remain seeketh a clash without hindrance. Very well. Now and hereafter, my magic shall no longer protect thee. Face this as a trial renewed. If ye would be a true king, then I bid thee prevail.
You see that light just now?
The magla flow surrounding the candidates has disappeared. The protection of the magic is no more.
Then this lance of dragons is no more than an antique spear. Children lost in Sanctism's shadow! The fog of deception has finally cleared! There is no God! Think hard on your salvation, and whether you'll find it in prayer.
No. He would even deny us our prayer? It's true. His Majesty has broken the spell. If it has come to this.
You know it was not I who laid the prince low. Which means that if you oppose me still, it is for the throne, and nothing more. I can finally face the real you. A near-death invalid has no place upon the throne. The mere suggestion is ludicrous. You do well to follow the king's example and abandon the folly of your ideals.
To cast aside all we've fought for would accomplish nothing. We too strive for a vision. Luis, you will never take the throne. The rightful heir stands before you. Look upon our candidate and know his true claim. He is the legitimate son of his late Majesty King Hithlodius V, last heir to the throne of Uchronia. His Highness, the Prince himself, has risen to vanquish evil. For his people, he defies the pain and suffering of the curse he endured.
His Highness the Prince? What? That's a lie. His Highness? He has already passed.
His Highness the Prince! They're mad, the lot of them. That boy's an elder.
Indeed he is. 'Tis the very proof you seek. Anyone who truly knows His Highness himself will see what this means.
Indeed. There is no denying it.
Rella!
Sister?
I saw for myself when I personally treated His Highness. They'd warned me against revealing it to the public, but the time for discretion is past. His Highness the Prince has Elden blood coursing through his veins. His Majesty told me that the boy's birth mother was an elder woman.
The Prince was an elder?
Enough of this absurdity.
You! The Prince! A bold gambit. To reveal yourself before both Rella and I. Indeed, I have no retort. After all, he's been dead so long. Nobody could say otherwise. Fine then. So be it. This marks the true battle between those who would fight for the throne. Wouldn't you say, Your Highness? Face your unworthy ideals and come to terms. I shall await at the royal capital to meet the one left standing.
With Luis in the lead, he no longer has to concern himself with other candidates, especially those who aren't a direct challenge. So what I like about Luis is he is portrayed as quite a smart individual. So all the intrigues and falsehoods you throw his way, he sort of sees through them straight away, but he also just plays with it along with it. My support has increased dramatically now that I've announced I am the prince, and I can't let people down.
Rella, Forden's legacy is rightfully mine. It won't be long before this conflict turns violent. Do you really think you have what it takes to fend off Luis?
You were head of the guards and you failed to protect Santifex Forden. You want to talk? Please step down.
And you think yourself my better, do you? If it's a contest of strength you want, we can settle that right here. My magic. Nothing's happening. What's going on?
Please, do not cause further distress to the devout. I ask once more, stand down.
Did you see that? Those were thorned vines. But that's... Sister.
Children of God, I know the burdens you bear. I see the fear and anxiety that weighs heavy upon you. But rest at ease, my beloved citizens. Sanctism is and shall ever be your fortress. Know that I will protect all of you. Pray with me now. Close your eye.
She's right. Saint Rella can even heal our country. As long as we believe in her, we shall know peace.
They said thorns, but there's no way she could be the one who cursed the prince. She has an open back dress.
Saint Rella, closure.
Be careful. I sense Magla. There's something beyond rhetoric in her words. There's definitely magic there. Sister, what have you done to everyone?
I'm lifting their fears and anxieties. I can take yours too. With enough devotion, you can lock your anxieties away and they shall never trouble you again. Sanctifex Forden saw Sanctism as only a tool. A means to exploit the people, abuse his authority, and mask injustice as piety. And yet, even then, did this twisted form of Sanctism save no unfortunate souls? What makes salvation true? Luis claims that there is no God. That true equality is only earned in pitiless competition. Are the believers fools to fear his words?
Saint Rella.
I will save the people of this land in the truest sense. They shall live with no worries, no anxieties. Now and forevermore.
But through magic? You forced the fears out of their very hearts. 'Tis no salvation to strip them of free thought.
Perhaps not. But this country has bled them of it for too long. Besides, what makes you any more fit to speak of rightness? You claim he is the prince. The real prince is surely at death's door, isn't he? After all, your efforts did nothing to lift the curse. I've told you before. The prince's curse was crafted to perpetually draw upon the caster's magic. I know he suffers because I yet live.
Oh my god, it was her. You have no scar on your back though, and there's no way you could have fit your wings underneath that cloak that night.
Wait. Surely you can't mean... No. You healed His Highness. It was only by virtue of your presence that he survived that night.
She's a healer. She can heal the scars on her back.
Oh, was I not clear enough? Allow me to clarify. On that night, it was my back that your blade carved across.
This isn't good. There's magic flooding this place.
Keen senses indeed, to be capable of seeing all this.
No! Why? Sister, you can't have! You were only 12 summers old then.
I was. And Luis was only a boy. All the better for any witnesses to suspect him of the crime. Yet I was interrupted in casting. What would have been a fatal curse became something unorthodox and incomplete. A spell with no formula. Even I could not dispel it. All you can do now is kill the caster. As heiress to the Sanctus Church's legacy, I will never hand over the royal scepter. Not to Luis, nor to you. Juna, I will await you amidst our dearest memories. Find me where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried. A place I'm sure you know well.
Isn't that a...
Halt! I will not let you escape. You've ruined everything. The church, my authority, everything. You will never leave this city alive. I am Guido, of the warrior monks, and in God's name, I condemn thee!
Oi! They're calling in the cavalry! We've got incoming runners, plural! We need to get out of here!
Well, Rella's proven herself to be a rather bit of a badass.
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Wait, you're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here. You hear me?
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. This speaks true.
Just take us up already. We've all flown before, right? Except me.
Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time. Let's
Possible. It can fly.
Yeah!
coming.
This might take some getting used to.
Take that one! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky runner!
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
You would have been fine the entire way. Oh, there you are.
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's that supposed to mean?
Ha! Don't go poking the bear fairy, my lad. Really, I'd never have done this without you giving me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried? My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Juna, I've got to ask. What was St. Rella like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that something's felt wrong somehow, ever since I sensed the Saint Smuggler. I'm sorry, it's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
Hey, I've marked the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rella will be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted to come to this, but be ready for a fight. When Pet Battle, I should check the map. Who is in my party?
What now?
A good mix. That'll do. Juna's falling behind quite a lot though.
the map. Let's say...
Cheers.
Before I do that, hit save.
Looks like everyone's here.
Can I go wherever I want?
These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
God, miles away. It's interesting we didn't stay very long. They've actually moved away from the usual formula of go there, story, dungeon. Well, I'd imagine that's a dungeon. Yeah, that's very interesting. They've mixed things up a little bit with this area, which is nice, although there's a lot here that we've not explored yet.
Here.
Tally-ho then.
Let's be off.
I say, already seem preposterous on the map. But they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build a blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains. A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lamps, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
Tis not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind, its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You are protecting me. From what? Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature, fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it. Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley, show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Luckily, I think I still loaded up with fire magic.
If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 Chromatic Dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us!
We've got no choice. Fight back, everyone!
Alright, quick one for me.
Sogne, show them strength. Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Alright, so I'm fairly certain she's weak against magic, against fire.
I must concentrate.
So, deal severe damage to all fire enemies. Give that a try. I can't target her. Alright.
It's up to you now.
It is your turn!
Yupa hit their weakness!
Let's stay calm.
Okay, that's very cool.
Lend me your strength. Not this. Wizard! Fire!
You hit their weakness!
In the name, no holding back! No, not this. Let's make an end of it. No. Swordmaster! Take that!
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Heroes! Oh, mystic fire!
Pokemon got them right in their weak spot!
I can do this. This may be excessive. Take my fullest power. Heed me!
Sogne,
I won't hold back!
show them strength.
Burn!
Are you
strong
prepared?
enough to protect the weak?
Under life.
Untamed magic!
Allow me.
I'm stepping back into the fray.
Wait, what's happened there?
Come!
What did that do?
No.
They're totally fireproof! We better use something else.
You get. Okay.
Join with me!
Raise about that notifies one element attack. Deals physical damage to one enemy within one time pierce.
No, not this. With blade in hand!
Don't have anything that might debuff
Not
it.
now.
So
Together!
We'll team up!
And thus I end it! Predictable.
oh my god. Really?
It comes to this. It comes to this.
That has been risen twice.
I pray you're ready. Perhaps this will be too strong.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
There's almighty damage there.
Allow me to support
Need help. Helpful as ever.
Thank you. You
Right as
claim
power.
such power, then I will test it.
With healing power.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
No holding back! What a mess. Let's get on with it! Not the right move. I shall vanquish evil. I'll crush you!
Let justice prevail! I'll run you through! It comes to this!
Oh, it's really hurting!
Ooh.
Help her!
Take this!
Nice dodge!
I'm
You had
impressed.
some fancy footwork, Stroll. Yufa's hurt bad. Can we get her some healing?
Take my fullest power.
It is your turn!
Stroll's
Close
frozen.
it!
His
We're not
attacks
out of
will
this
do
yet.
much less damage.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Yufa's
Sword
frozen.
Master!
Her attacks won't do much like this.
Show me true power!
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Magic
He can't strike at full power.
I stand waiting!
What's happened?
My strength.
Aim.
Want
Someone
to
help her.
die.
Take this!
Hulkenberg's down.
is
Get her back up.
where it ends.
Come on, not like this. Someone help, please.
Here.
My spirit is
Yufa's down.
Frozen
We gotta help
after
her.
death. Sword Master! Perhaps not. Could do with this.
Thanks.
I'm obliged.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
It comes to this!
Stroll!
Horse.
Someone get him back on his feet.
There!
I live to see another day.
Okay. I won't hold back!
Oh my god. The defenses are really, really struggling.
We can do this!
I owe you.
Thank you. Take this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Yufa's down. We gotta help her.
Let's try this.
I rejoin the
Hulkenberg's
fray.
in bad
Come.
shape. She needs help.
Are you alright?
I knew you'd help.
That was helpful.
Helpful as ever.
Hulkenberg's
Here I go.
frozen. She can't strike at full power.
Be fortified.
My thanks.
That's needed.
It comes to this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
It comes to this!
Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs
With
help.
healing power!
I am grateful.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Stroll's frozen.
Frozen after
His
death.
attacks will do much less damage.
Yourself.
This calls for one of these.
Is ever with blade in hand! As the point of a sword!
I pray you're ready.
Show them strength!
Still immune. Aren't you annoying?
Come forth now.
needed. Take this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's down.
Horse.
Get her back up.
My God.
Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
We're not out of this yet.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
You claim such power, then I will test it.
This should work.
My spirit is for all that we strive for.
What?
I will not let you die.
I knew you'd help.
I am grateful.
Helpful as ever.
It comes to this. Take this!
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
That icy breath is really annoying.
She needs help.
I can do this. This may be excessive.
Right, someone needs to attack every single turn. I can't keep doing this. So Frostbite. Hulkenberg will be the one who attacks every time.
We can do this.
That was helpful.
I owe you.
Twas needed.
Stroll's frozen.
No holding back.
Attacks will do much less damage.
What a mess. Could do with this.
Thank you.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Pierce through them!
Oh my God.
It comes to this.
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
Take this!
Too many people knocked out.
Well, that's bloody ridiculous. Okay, Euphor is a massive liability.
Oh, not like this. Someone help,
We try.
please. They're totally fireproof. We better use something else. We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone.
If we all work together. I shall rethink this. Summoner.
Give that a try.
I missed. Yuba, come on.
It's okay.
No.
We can do this.
No, we are not accepting that. No, definitely no way.
We've got no choice.
Summoner.
Fight back, everyone. It is your turn. Yeah. Yuba hit their weakness.
Burn!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
I'll crush you!
I step Magic Knight! Oh, Mystic Fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength.
Wizard! Fire!
I shall vanquish evil.
Show them
You'll be
strength.
dust!
You claim such power, then I will test it.
What's happened? I feel so heavy.
Allow me.
You've got a bunch of elements slowing you down, Captain.
This may be excessive. Summoner. Perhaps this will be too strong.
An item that removes all those debuffs. Okay, removes all buff effects on the enemy. Do you
They're
actually have any?
totally fireproof. You better use something else.
Food's really good, actually.
I must hold back.
There's nothing I can do, which is a bit annoying.
Allow me to support
We need
you.
help. Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Come forth, royal soul! We can do this!
I am grateful.
My thanks.
Was needed.
Hulkenberg!
No holding
I've got
back!
several ailments slowing you down.
Take that!
Stroll, you gotta aim
Oh my
at
god, Stroll. Go screw
It
yourself.
comes to this.
Yufa's frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
For all that we strive for! I'll run you through!
Oh my god, that's a massive debuff.
Can't strike at full power.
Be fortified.
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
Yufa,
Are you
you
sure?
gotta do nothing
We're
about all
not
these
out of this
ailments.
yet.
Watch yourself.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Was needed.
Swordmaster! I'll crush you!
I'm impressed. That attack.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Magic
She can't
Knight!
strike at full power.
No. From our provisions.
Yufa's
I
frozen.
take my fullest
Her
power.
attacks won't do much like this.
The situation is changing. This should help.
Come forth, royal soul!
Slowing you down, Captain.
I am grateful.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Swordmaster! You'll be dust!
Stroll, you gotta aim
Oh my
at
god,
her.
Stroll, please stop missing.
It comes to this.
Take this!
Everyone,
Stroll!
forgive
Someone
me.
get him back on his feet! Yufa's down!
To die.
Someone
It
help
comes
her!
to this.
Come on, not like this! Someone help!
Yeah, my setup is really screwing me over.
This should help.
Hulkenberg's
I'll show you the essence of
She
truth.
can't strike at full power.
Okay. I need to
Got
do
no
something.
choice. Let's fight back,
Hey,
everyone.
Rexy, you doing alright? Dinner was good. It was based steamed egg. I had some steamed egg and fried eggs as well. So, very eggy dish. And I am having my ass kicked. It's really annoying, actually. I don't think I was lurking. Yeah, you
This
finished
is
now.
the power said to belong to a priestess.
Yeah. How was Persona? All good? Two people's worth. It's
can do
best
this.
doing this twice, I think.
Heed me!
Yeah! Yufa hit their
I'll
weakness!
show you the essence of better. Wizard! Fire!
You hit their weakness!
new claim.
Oh, you got to another roadblock.
Then I will test it.
Now, is there a way to strengthen my own guys?
What are my options? I call upon royal power within! I'll crush you!
Are you strong enough to protect the weak? Come! Burn!
Oakenburg got them right in their weak
Oh,
spot.
souls of kings, give me strength.
Let's go. Burn!
Are you prepared? Take that!
Magic Knight! Show them strength! Oh, Mystic Fire!
Now you got to farm levels and get things up and ready for the boss. Okay. I can't remember how easy it is to farm Persona 3. That frost breath is really annoying. Severely weakens my party. I can only throw this at someone.
Thank you.
Come forth, royal
power.
Then I will
We can do this.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
I shall vanquish evil.
Is he frostbitten? He is frostbitten.
This should work.
Sogne.
You didn't know that you've got a persona that can hit most weaknesses and regain it SP. Okay, that's cool. I thought I had a similar thing for this game at the moment, but I am getting my ass handed to me. It's really annoying that this boss has all elemental attacks.
They're totally fireproof. We better use something
It just blocks
else.
off all elemental attacks. So the only way I can offend it now is through physical means. There's no way to cut through it.
By the with blade in hand.
Yeah, real struggle at the moment. And if it's going to do its roar next turn as well, which makes all my entire party a lot weaker.
As the point of a sword.
And I've not got any way to release it.
Take this. Is that all?
Oh, I've been spared its roar. Okay.
Keep us frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
This should help.
I owe you.
Are you strong enough to protect the
Healing
weak?
power.
Thank you.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
I call upon royal power within.
Deals weak physical strike. Let's try and do... yeah.
I stand for all that we strive for. I'll run you through. Ha!
Oh, please.
Take this.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
That's alright. That's alright. I might be able to do some damage now.
Heal him.
Almighty damage to all enemies. Medium. Almighty. Heavy physical slash to all enemies. Increase everyone's defense, actually.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
We can do this.
That was helpful.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
No holding back. Show me true power.
Is let justice prevail.
Only dealt 300 damage.
Is that all?
Gonna do icy breath.
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
It comes to this.
There's a 100% application
Stroll
rate.
can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Right, so
No
you
use holding back.
Proceed. You claim such power.
With healing power.
Then I will test it. I am grateful.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Frozen after.
Let's try this.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Oh my god, this icy breath.
It comes to this. Chill. It comes to this.
Cuba's frozen.
Ice is such an annoying attack.
We have provisions.
What's needed?
Come forth, Royal Soul.
His attacks will do much less damage.
We can do this.
That was helpful.
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
Frozen after death.
What I am going to do though is tell you to go screw yourself. And... Alright. There's something here that removes all of its buffs. What is this? Oh, okay.
This calls for one of these.
Magic Knight! Pierce through them!
Chill.
Take this!
Of course they do a chill.
Hulkenberg's frozen. She can't strike at full power.
I shall use this. Thank you.
By this power.
His attacks will do much less damage.
We're not out of this yet.
I'm obliged.
Cuba's frozen.
Frozen after
Attacks
death.
won't do much like this.
You
Let
claim
justice
such
prevail.
power. Then I will
May
test
you
it.
cling to life.
Only a second. It comes to this.
Of course. Screw you. You ass.
What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Take it.
I rejoin the fray. Stroll can't take
Frozen
anymore.
after death.
Someone heal him.
This is where this comes in
This
useful.
calls for one of these.
That helps.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Fry.
She
I'm
can't strike at full
frozen.
power.
From our provisions.
Oh, Mr. Cranky. This dragon is an absolute arse.
It comes to this.
Cuba's frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
And Yufa has proven to be a real liability given her weakness to ice. Right. First of all, here's a big screw you.
This should help.
Hulkenberg's
It's okay.
frozen.
We can
She
do
can't
this.
strike at full power.
Let's try this.
I'm obliged.
Stroll's frozen.
Frozen after
His
death.
attacks will do much less damage.
Give me that.
Here.
Thanks.
I am grateful. Thank you. Are you strong enough to protect
As
the
the
weak?
point of a sword, still standing, I see.
Getting there slowly. Yeah, of course.
My strength.
Everyone's
It comes to
everything has reduced sharply.
Cuba's frozen. Her attacks won't do much like this.
I'm cold.
Yufa, you are a liability.
Please.
I owe you.
Come
Hulkenberg,
forth, Royal
you've got
Soul.
several ailments slowing you down.
With healing power.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
I wish it was easy peasy. I think this is my third attempt.
I call upon royal power
Right.
within. Tougher than I thought.
Observe all power of heroes.
Watch yourself.
Worthy foe after all. It comes to this. Take this.
Frost is really annoying. It severely weakens their attacks so much. Oh, Yufa's recovered from frostbite. That is actually surprising.
Oh, souls of kings, give me strength. Come forth now. Help me finish this.
80 damage.
His attacks will do much less damage.
Let's go. We can do this.
Helpful as ever.
Hack
and slash.
Oh, he's got frost, and of course he'd miss.
It comes to this.
So heavy.
Screw your roar. My god.
His attacks will do much less damage.
Come. I'll run you through. They yet cling to life.
This is the power said to belong to a priestess.
Watch yourself.
No use holding back.
I will wizard with healing power.
I am grateful.
My thanks.
Twas needed.
Stroll.
Frozen after death.
Ailments.
It's been about 2 turns since it's been frozen. So he's gonna recover from it next turn anyway.
No holding back. They die hard.
It comes to this.
My strength.
Take this.
Oh. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. I was actually paying attention. Oh, Hulkenberg!
Even my strength
Really?
will be needed.
That was like the perfect time to do it as well. Hulkenberg, you are such a disappointment. My god. I had a perfect turn. Okay.
I shall do my best.
Yufa can guard. You can pass the turn.
In the name of justice. Hack and slash. Not done yet. Cold.
Good job. Okay.
Is everyone okay? You've got to heal up. Too many people knocked out. We've got to get back on track.
You son of a gun.
Please.
My spirit is
unbroken. Anyone get him back on his feet.
I live to see another day.
Take this.
I'm sorry. People knocked out
To
here.
die.
We've got to get back on
Take
track.
this.
This will get better. Not like this. Someone
This calls for one of these.
Oh no, Yufa was like the worst person to revive.
Hey, wake up. We're still in a fight here.
2 more people will die if I do that.
Not this item. Oh, power of heroes. Are you all right?
Thank you.
I owe you.
It comes to this.
It's really hurting. Someone help her.
It comes
Yep, reviving Yufa is really screwing me over.
Badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hey, wake up. We're still in a fight here.
These cost 5,000 apiece. I need to stop using these. I need to kill everyone anyway.
Still fight. We can do this.
That was helpful.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Yufa's
Frozen after
Her attacks
death.
won't do much like this.
100 top-up should be enough to make me survive.
Thank you. I'm obliged. Take this! I'm impressed.
Everyone okay? You gotta heal up.
Take this!
Your Highness. Down. Get her back up. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
This should help. My spirit is
You
unbroken.
proclaim
Such
Can we get her
power.
some healing?
With healing power. Test it.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
Was needed.
Cuba's frozen.
Frozen after
Her attacks
death.
won't do much like this.
All yours.
Stroll's
Observe
frozen.
with blade in
His
hand.
attacks will do much less damage.
Pierce through them. Still standing, I see.
Okay. Go screw yourself in your bloody icy breath.
Wasn't enough.
It comes to this.
Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
I'm cold.
You're annoying, that's what you are.
We have provisions.
I live to see another
Are
day.
you strong enough to protect the weak?
Maybe not.
What all these are for, so... Gives me the reset I need.
Thank you.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Hulkenberg's
I shall
frozen.
fight as the
She
noble I
can't
am.
strike at full power.
Sword Master! I'll cut you down! They die hard! What's happened? I feel so heavy.
Take this.
They're all badly wounded. Can anyone heal
Alright. So Hulkenberg's 2 weak at the moment, so what we can do is break that silly defense it's got.
Here.
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Have you heal Hulkenberg.
I shall use this.
Thank you.
I'll show you the essence of truth.
Have you heal everyone?
This should work.
That was helpful.
My thanks.
Trust me.
Hulkenberg.
I shall vanquish evil.
I'll even slow you down.
There truly is a gulf between us.
God.
You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Something tells me I should... Although, mind you, that's probably its attack.
They're weak to fire. Let's heat this
Yes,
place
you are
up.
no longer weak against... Yes, you are no longer shielded.
Prevail! Burn!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Everyone is counting. I must hold back. Summoner.
Heed me. You missed.
Oh, come on, really?
It's okay. We can do this.
Die.
Not now. Do I need to use it?
I need to find out why my characters keep missing and what's doing that.
Fire!
Now, what's the play?
The amount of times they miss at the most inopportune moments is really annoying. As he debuffs. Yes, I think he does.
This calls for one of these.
I stab Magic Knight! Oh, Mystic Fire!
Pull yourself together!
Go screw yourself, Fallenberg.
My strength. Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him.
Yeah, you're right. God, you're a pain in the ass, this dragon. Yeah, I had on my characters for a long while in fact, Hulkenberg had it. The ability that removed all your debuffs and removed the opponent's buffs. That would have been very useful right now. And something to protect against frostbite as well. That's really screwing me over.
Can only do so much.
Unload.
Come forth now. Yeah, Yufa hit their weakness.
I'll show you the essence of truth. Wizard! Burn!
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Frozen after death.
No, screw it. I'm just gonna get myself a game over so I can re-equip my team, because this is proving to be far too difficult. Of course, you don't miss when I'm just doing random attacks.
Not like this! Someone help, please! Captain's hurt bad. Let's
Oh my god, kill him already. Check your foot as well. Maybe you have something that clears the debuff and heals at the same time.
Thy path. Thy journey to the throne is but half run.
Sorry, what do you mean my foot? Start again from the gauntlet runner, please.
Can we talk?
What's going on? Oh, I'm back at the prep stage. Okay, that's fine.
What now?
Oh, food. I have done so little cooking. It's really pathetic.
This is... What now?
Right. Falkenberg. You had... Through all debuff effects from all allies. That's what I wanted. So she had that for so long. Botra's needed, so you keep that. I think I'm going to have to bring Juna in instead of Yufa. She's just too much of a liability with that weakness to ice. She blocks ice as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, I've only got 3 foods in my inventory. It's pathetic. I've not cooked at all. Wherever it is. Other foods here? Foods, yeah. I have these 3. That's it. Let's make you think the game takes you out of the flow. You've been kind of just chilling and enjoying the fights. Make mistakes were okay. Yeah, exactly that. This is probably the first jump in difficulty where previously I made like preparations for all these fancy skills that remove debuffs, remove the enemy buffs, debuff the enemy. But I never needed it. So I've just reverted back to, well, just flexibility instead. Now all of a sudden, all those preparations I had before that I've removed has become very useful. So yeah, I've definitely found exactly what you think. Right. Immune to frost would be very useful as well. Immune to frostbite. I've only got the 1. Anything else that can help me? Immune to frostbite, prevents forget, medium HP recovery, prevents physical ailments, prevents poison malady. Okay, I'll take that. Oh no, that's him. Okay. So it took you 3 tries, you believe. Third time you just absolutely chest it. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. Reduce the damage of being hit by your weakness. Reduce the stealing skills. Alright, so there's nothing there to prevent frostbite. Let's burn. Pierce. Prevents malady. Nothing there either. Okay, so I've got 2 things that went for wizards. How did you, if you went for wizards, how did you get past the fact that he blocks all elements? How did you manage that?
All right, where to?
You start, you don't. Start, don't you? Yeah. I mean, I didn't do enough damage. I can't do enough damage to kill it. I do enough damage to get it to just below half life, and the rest of it's a grind.
Let's go. Okay?
And there's nothing there. Nothing there either. And I've only got 14k. Right.
What now?
Right. Alphabet 3. We can do this. Okay, so you have increase all allies' defenses. Wild attack defense. Medium fire damage. Isn't the general Baker? Remove all buff effects on an enemy. That's what I want. Okay. Sounds faker.
I've learned a new skill.
Oops. Nope.
I knew I could do it. I've learned a new skill.
Was not. Oh, it must have been 13.
I'll always aim higher.
Right. That's what I want. Remove all buff effects on the enemy. So now if I go to Juna's tree, I can increase all allies' defenses and remove all buff effects on the enemy. Right. That makes her fairly flexible now. The only thing she's missing is some healing effects. Oh, do you not remember what you used? How is the wizard at the moment? I'm going to keep you as the wizard because I want you to level that up. Hawkenberg. Medibotra. Remove debuffs from myself. Gunner, Summoner, Sword Master, and Magic Seeker. Makes sense. Stroll. Under the life useless. No, block useless. These lower level spells I'm finding aren't good enough anymore. HP increases physical damage, heat up, increase physical damage by 10%, increase crit rate for knocking enemy okay, increase evasion of strike attack, slash plus 20%. Ooh, that is good. That's really good, and that's why it costs 20,000. We might have to keep that as is. Right, so basically 2 spears to a gunner. And a seeker for healing. Right. That's basically what my well, Cal's doing that, so my main character, so he's doing the healing. Juna was being really hamstrung because she kept giving the enemy an extra turn due to her weaknesses. So I felt like she was a bit of a waste in that. Sorry, Yufa, not Juna. Right, so Stroll is going to be the... So I think I'm pretty sorted. Hulkenberg being hit by Frostbite isn't too bad because she's one of the ones that does the defense. So what I really want is... equipment-wise, Cal, Juna, even. Oh, but you want that wizard mask. Yeah, you want to keep that mask. So. Right, take. Okay, never mind. Right. We'll give this a try.
What now? All right then. Go.
I have loaned money as well, so it's not like I can buy anything.
I'm tired.
Yeah. Alright. Get my butt kicked.
Sure.
Good night.
Yeah, you. That's...
Hmm? So...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright. Let's see how badly I fare this time.
Yes.
Oh wow, I was quite far back, apparently. The flying scene was pretty cool, actually.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay.
Aren't you flying already? Why should you be worried?
What's
I
that
love this
supposed to mean?
remark.
This means we will have to kill her.
I wasn't sure how Gallagher got hit by inertia as well while she was floating in the air. Miss Rella, what are we doing? All right.
Check the map.
Understood.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay, cool. I've read that already. All right.
So, what should we do? These are the royal...
This place...
Oh, I was saying earlier before you arrived that we skipped a whole lot of stuff down here, so I'm assuming this will be available for exploration later.
Here.
It's interesting that they've broken away from the format that's been used so far. I was totally setting up expecting it to be story, dungeon, story, dungeon, story, dungeon.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind.
Yeah, considering they broke the
Clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot
what's
of
the word I'm looking for?
blemishing the pristine snow.
They broke
with
the
fresh
process they've used so far.
silent certainty.
In this particular stage, I imagine it is a bit of a weird area. I'm not entirely sure if the tree area is going to be... It's going to resume that same format. There doesn't look like there's much space left.
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse... This world already rejects many for their weakness.
I intend to look after them. Right.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, everyone. Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Unless...
Yeah! Yuba hit their weakness.
Set it up.
Let's make an end of it. That's your opening, Captain. Allies,
all right, let's go.
That's good. My strength. Allow me. Chill.
I've got to put Juno into the party. Sorry.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Wait. Oh no, it blocks it once. Okay.
Lend me your strength. I use it to you. You can't strike at full power.
Allow me.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I can get her to waste one turn every single turn by spending my last turn to hit a fire, do a fire attack.
Attacks won't do much like this.
Not the right move. I'll hold my ground.
You've got a bunch of ailments slowing
Come
you
on,
down.
you're taking ages to kill me.
I'm beautifying.
I have a feeling we're going to get a DLC for this in a few months' time. Help fill out the map a little more. That's a pretty good shout. I wouldn't be surprised. It's an Atlas game. They will have DLC eventually. My friend really loathes Atlas for their marketing of product, the way they sell their products. In that you have to buy, if you bought Persona 5, you have to buy Persona 5 Royal. You can't just upgrade it or whatever, or get it free or for a small discount. They force you to buy a whole new package, which isn't great for the consumer, I have to admit. Okay, that took ages. Fantasy is dead.
I see.
Right, Enter title. Luckily I saved it.
What now?
You go away. And give me Juna. That's what I wanted.
So, you got a plan?
These are... Here.
Let's be off.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind. Its frozen, the gauntlet.
Oh, you can skip that. You have a slightly different take on that because it wasn't just a base game with DLC. There are tons of reworks and changes. You get much more. Okay.
Little more.
I mean, that's fair.
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not
A lot of
proof
people
enough?
have told me if you only got Persona 5,
Your
it's worth buying Persona 5 Royal.
This world already rejects many for their weakness. With no...
I intend...
Push. Right. Silence.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back, this is just what I need. Let's not.
What synthesis is Hellfire? I wonder if that gets past their barrier. Very much doubt it.
I'll show you.
For now, I think it's just worth doing that.
Raging fire. You hit their weakness.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
You hit their weakness.
Are you prepared?
Press your opening, Captain.
Then I will test it.
Hack and slash.
Magic Knight.
Boxer does more damage, I think.
Mockingbird got them right in their weak spot. Dancer.
I won't hold back. Burn. In Swordmaster. I'll cut you down.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
Okay, so it dealt loads of damage.
Chill. Underestimate a dragon at your peril. Chill.
Mockingbird frozen. She can't strike at full power.
Nope.
Let's get some use out of this. Juna's
By this
frozen
power.
over. Her attacks are gonna be weaker now.
We're not out of this yet.
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
Thanks. Right on target.
Oh, nice. Good job, Stroll. No, we're not debuffed. And he's not buffed.
So
How's this?
Thanks. My thanks.
Thank you.
You can skip Persona 5, but I don't think anybody who played Persona 5 will regret playing Persona 5 because Persona 5 Royal came out.
It comes to this.
I've played Persona 5 and lots of people have told me it's worth just getting Persona 5 Royal. It's got one clip of defense. Probably not heal Hulkenberg.
Let's
No.
go.
Let's not get greedy.
We can do this.
Trust me. You claim
call
such
upon royal power within.
Then I will test it.
Not now. You
Pass.
first.
Are you strong enough to protect the weak?
I will protect you.
I knew you'd help.
Helpful as ever.
That helped. So cold.
You can also skip.
Strategy.
Sogne, show them strength.
Bit of a waste.
No. We'll do this together. No, this won't work. I can
God.
take it.
No holding back.
Chill.
Yeah, well, it is a treat. It just cleans up a lot of, and the combat rework a little. It's been so long since I played Persona 5, I think I'd find it a very much a fresh game.
This is just what I need.
By this power. We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Not having a
You claim such
frostbite
power.
immunity
Then I will
on
take
Hulkenberg is
you
really
down.
hurting.
It comes to this. It comes to this.
Bench rose twice.
Come.
Thank you for allies.
I'll run you through.
Watch me.
It's okay. We can do this. We're looking
Al's
good.
being a bit
I
useless at
call
the
upon
moment.
royal power within. Not done yet.
Sogne,
Blade in
show them
hand.
strength.
They yet cling to life.
It comes to this. Chill.
Hulkenberg's frozen. She can't strike at full power. This should be good.
Trust me. You claim such power.
Healing power.
No, we're doing alright. The only issue I have with the Atlas, with what Atlas does, is the DLC for their newer games that makes references to older games. I understand that you want a game to be standalone, but you shouldn't punish other fans for the franchise. Yeah, that's valid. It's always that. Trails has the same sort of thing. It refers, in fact, it reuses characters from old games. So some people might miss the whole
I'll cut you down.
references.
Tougher than I thought.
Sogne,
Oh,
show
power
them
of
strength.
heroes.
I certainly probably have missed a few things. For right, Scroll's been doing good.
I owe you.
Yeah, I've certainly, when I played Cold Steel 1, I probably missed a lot of references to old characters and whatnot. Oh my god, Stroll, really?
It comes to this.
Stroll got
I
knocked
won't
out.
hold back.
Can anyone get him
We
back
can
on
do
his
this.
feet?
Thank you.
Thank you. June is frozen over.
I'm
Her attacks are gonna be
frozen.
weaker now.
Yeah, do the full life.
I live to see another day.
She can't strike at full power.
No. Give it to Hulkenberg. Of course you would. And of course you would.
Badly wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's in bad shape. She needs help.
With healing power.
What's needed? Are you strong enough to
Sword
protect the
master!
weak?
Hack and slash! They die hard!
Fie, I am frozen.
I've just the thing.
You claim such power, then I will test
show
it.
you. A bit
We're
much.
about to die and go to the next phase. So let's do a path
We can do
and
this.
heal everyone.
My thanks.
The outfits and personas from previous games. How you can unlock them in newer games, or how you can have the persona outfits in this game. Why do I get it? I'm not in the market. I'm not the market that can't afford it. There will be tons of younger people that play this game that can't afford it. That's the issue. That's valid. What's the 3 stacks of defense? What is that?
Fight as the noble I am.
I also wasn't paying attention. What am I debuffed?
I call upon royal power within. What a mess. Here!
Sogne, come! Show them strength!
Pierce through them!
There truly is a gulf between...
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far? This is just what I need! Burn! You hit their weakness! Don't let
I
them
won't
down,
hold
Jeanette.
back. We're not out of this yet.
Ooh, okay.
I owe you.
What's needed?
That helped.
I can't afford to hold back. Ah! The power of fire!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Let justice prevail! Oh, mystic fire!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Chill.
Hulkenberg's frozen. I call upon a royal power. Raging fire. You hit their weakness. Don't
Let's
let
take
them down,
Have to do Botra.
You hit their weakness.
I call upon royal power within. Let me rethink this.
Let's actually
This should work.
do that.
Thank you.
Is a magic night!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Watch me!
Come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
My thanks.
What's needed?
Thank you.
In no holding back.
Okay, I'm happy I kept this little bot here.
Burn
Just
to
to
ash.
You hit their weak point.
A magic night! Burn!
push it across. Okay, that's not bad.
This is just what I need. Burn! You hit their weakness. Don't let them down, Juna.
Burn!
You hit their weakness.
No.
That's your opening, Captain.
I'll cut you down.
Magic Knight! Oh, Mystic Fire!
Hulkenberg got them right at their weak spot. Fast dancer!
I won't hold back! We're not out of this yet!
Helpful as ever.
I'm obliged.
That helped.
There's no holding back! Not done yet.
Magic Knight!
Doing much better this time.
Chill.
Hulkenberg, I call upon a royal soul. Strike at full power. Raging fire. You hit their weakness. Don't let
Light
us
is
down.
power. Fire!
You hit their weakness.
In the name of justice.
That stacking in real life is the real issue. There are abilities that remove buffs and stall attack. It's actually good to invest in those, like the Thief and Assassin, for that slash attack. Yeah, I really like the attacks that make people forget. That's actually saved me quite a lot on some dungeons. But it's so unreliable.
I shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, it's not reliable enough for me to want to keep it on all the time. But when it does come on, I was like, yes, this is so good.
I am bested. I see now. The true strength of your will.
Thank God for that. And Juna still hasn't leveled up. Look how far back she is.
Not bad at all.
Let's increase that.
I admit, it feels...
Does it seem that I've grown stronger?
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me. But have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I... kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, One day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis.
So his issue doesn't sound like the fact that the prince is illegitimate, but more the fact that he's an Elden boy.
Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind. Pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same Magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice?
She's a real schemer, this one.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctist Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward.
I've only just noticed that he's wearing something very ridiculous. Look at it, his belly button showing. Oh, what kind of clothing is that?
Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
I can't take his serious words seriously with that with that revelation.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh? The curse is gone. He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked to the curse by the curse to its victim. Her body paid a price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church, for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one
brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
She gave us a mission.
Yes. You're right. Can't waste all my time crying when she's counting on us. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Ooh, okay. Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will unlikely transfer their support to the prince. Will likely transfer. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the crier's message birds, and had even made its way to the Grand Trad before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public, but the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's Grand Cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
I knew it! It's a duel.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed.
I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
If he beats
It's a rather
Luis
vicious girl.
person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded, and we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
That's quite a long time, I think. I'm pretty sure we're still in August. Well, this is a surprise. I never expected to see that your face is back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in this country, including the Sanctus Faithful, who are still the Prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I will not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. It'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted from what you've been through.
Right then.
Please rest well. Everyone's dead tired. Anyway, let's rest up. Now that the Princess Curse has been lifted, we can't just mope around. Oh, okay. It's the 12th of September. We are almost 2 weeks into September. I was a liar.
What now?
Right, let's do a safety save. I wasn't too bad. I didn't use too many resources to fight that fight, so I was alright.
Good night.
Oh, I'm being summoned in my dreams. It seems Moore has summoned me to academia.
Oh.
Oh, apologies.
There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Somewhere else? Or perhaps I myself? My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land, just maybe, they might all be connected. I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you. Time marches on, and the age of a
Mr.
new
Frankie, do you remember if Moore's quests for you to research archetypes, does it have to be the main character who learns it? Or can it be anyone? Louis set a date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back. Something can be all. Some can be just the main character. Okay.
Very well.
I agree. But to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad by the day before. Let's prepare for departure on the morning of the 23rd of September. But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the raw magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. But we've got to remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out.
Everyone's here.
Prepare for the final battle.
Let's be ready for it.
Okay. You discourage the previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow and inclement weather condition around Altsbury. Gather information in town about what powers Louise commands as an Archmage. Okay, we have 10 days. Make sure we are as strong as we can be before we face Louise.
And then...
Ivan and Juna, that is Basilio, I'm worried about. They're holding up, but both lost someone important to them. Okay. Looks like there's loads of side quests appearing around everywhere. There's one right there. Damn, so at this very point, you did about 70 hours. I was 135. I am on... Yep. I'm on... 60 hours exactly. Okay. Yeah, what do I do? Look around. There's a quest there, so that's a good start. I'll probably call it here for now, though. Oh, wow. Like a massive city over there.
What is it?
Shove. Push you down. Okay, I was hoping they'd go find the prince during this little period, but I guess not. So, he's gotten up and they're still leaving it as a cliffhanger. Damn. I will call it that, but I'm just going to have a quick
Where to?
wander around. To...
Let's head there right away.
With their previously unreachable areas. Let's see.
Ah, capital! Everyone's here.
Now that you're going to run capable of flight, distant dungeons that would have taken days to reach only takes a single day. That's handy. However, if a dungeon isn't open isn't in an open area, you cannot fly to it, as the gauntlet wouldn't be able to land. Alright, okay.
Now then.
I can fly anywhere, basically. But I assume I still need to get the information to unlock the areas. Okay, well I imagine so there are some more bounties now, and there's also these weird things here that haven't revealed themselves. So, I imagine I get bounties, find quests that will unlock areas around here. Okay, fine. Got the space here as well, so there might be stuff around here and over here. I mean, there's a whole strip of, like, forest over here. Okay, that's for another day, though. Yes. Okay. Julio. Yeah, I don't want to save it again because I quite like my around 60 hours on the save file. So yeah, thanks for watching, Mr. Cranky. You're on tomorrow, aren't you? You said, so I guess I'll see you in 12 hours. Until then, have a good day, and I'll catch you soon. So, good night, sir. And take care. Come on. Where's my mouse? No. So, good night.